Hello pals and gals, long time no see. Today, in honor of getting my YouTube AdSense working with my videos now, or soon to be, I will make a tutorial. Okay, so I've been requested quite a bit to do a tutorial on my vector portraits. Here is the image that we're going to be working on today. Okay, and my vector tutorials take anywhere from 6 to 10 hours to do. So we're gonna have to break this one up in several pieces, and as each video comes out for this particular portrait, we're gonna have a completed thing by the end of several videos. I can also make in between videos if you guys want that. I can, if you request that from me, I can do in between videos as to how I do a specific technique or why I do a specific thing. We're also going to have to review a lot about layers. This is not a beginner project. This is intermediate to expert level, but the concepts are the more difficult part. The actual doing of the project is relatively easy. So let's get started. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to open up an Illustrator document. I already have my image on here. All you guys have to do is, click and drag your image onto Illustrator. First thing I'm going to do is on my layer 1, I will lock layer 1 because I don't want to move my image around anywhere while I'm working. And I'm going to make a new layer and name this layer Eyes, like so. And then I'm going to make another 2 sub layers actually. I'm going to name this one Right and this one Left, like so. And then I'm going to click on Right and drag it inside Eyes and Left, like so. Today, for this particular tutorial, we will only be working on one eye because frankly this tutorial will be a little bit long. I will do my best to speed through some of this just for time's sakes, but if you guys have particular questions or particular requests as to how I did something, please make sure to leave a comment, send me a message, let me know, because otherwise I don't know how to help you. Okay, so make sure that I have my left layer selected. I will make sure also that I have no fill and that my stroke is set to the brightest pink I can possibly choose, just so that you can, you can pick any other color. I just chose that because it's a bright color. Also, under the stroke, I'm going to make sure that my stroke is a 0.5. Okay? Let's get started. First thing I want to do is outline the eye. And how I'm going to do that is you're pretty much drawing with your pen tool. You can use your brush tool. I don't particularly recommend it because the brush tool has options, fidelity, smoothness, and it doesn't follow the exact path that you want. So that's why I almost always work with the pen tool, which is my favorite tool, by the way, in case anybody wanted to know that. Okay, first things first, I will begin at the point of the eye. Create curves, click and drag, click and drag. If you don't know how to use the pen tool, please click at the bottom of this image or in the description box. Now I have a link to how to use the pen tool in both Photoshop and Illustrator. And technically you can create this particular work in Photoshop. I don't recommend it because the pen tool works a little bit different than it does here in Illustrator. This is an Illustrator portrait. Let's use Illustrator, please. Okay, now I'm going to continue on here. I will lock that particular path because I don't really want to click it, but I just wanted to get its anchor point, like so. And I'm actually going to go in deep on this one. Ah, that's what she said. Anyways, I know, I got some jokes today. I am in a fantastic mood when I opened up my email today and I saw YouTube saying, hey, guess what? We'd like you to be, someone cool for us. And I'd be like, great, that's exactly what I've been wanting. Okay. Okay. Now here comes a part that I don't always love, but I love to use, well, I don't love, but I have to sometimes. I have to use the smooth tool every once in a while so I can smooth out my edges, because sometimes my paths aren't perfect, tragically. And I do this from time to time. Tweak my paths a little bit. Okay. There, we have one of them out for this particular lash. I'm going to make them out really, really long. Like so. Okay. I'm going to zoom back in. And I'm going to squish both of these anchor points in a little bit. Like so. And probably bring this in just a little bit. These anchor points are a little tough to see, by the way, because a particular layer is yellow. Actually, I probably will change that. Let's make it magenta. There we go. A little bit easier. Okay. Now that we have that settled, I will come to this side, get my pen tool and do that, and squish all this down really, really thin. And now I will change the color of this to black, no stroke, and I will open up my brushes and click and drag my brush, create an art brush. I will stretch to fit stroke length. I will mess with the width of it later. Might tweak it down a little bit thinner. And I will change this direction. Like so, right there, direction. I'm gonna hit OK. And now I'm gonna come back here to my work and get my pen or my brush, it won't really matter, because I can change the strokes later, and just start drawing in lashes like so. So now that's what you got. It won't have that same stroke that you're kind of doing. If you want them to be thinner, which obviously I will have to tweak here in a little bit, I might have to do a second set of brushes that are thinner. But I am filling in more lashes than there actually is in the particular image, because this is a portrait and I want it to look nice, so I will do so. So it's looking a little bit nicer. Now with this same brush that I have here, I will click and drag it again, and I'm going to name this Skinny art brush, which I didn't name the other one before, so I'm going to name this one Skinny Lashes. Oh, and change the width really, really small, maybe a 40. Make sure I'm changing the direction again. I'm going to hit OK. And I will apply to strokes, even though there's no stroke on here yet. And now with that, I get my brush tool again, and see these lashes are considerably skinnier. And now you can also do the bottom lashes while you're at it, which I recommend doing a sub-layer for the layer. Like so. I will name this Top, and get all my lashes and put them in the top layer. Like so. Top, and then I will do a sub-layer of a sub-layer, yes, and do bottom. And now we'll start on the bottom lashes. Now, one of the things that I'm doing here is, if you notice, I am drawing inside of my bottom lash line so that the top heavy parts of this particular brush don't really show. All you see is the little skinny stems here. And I did not select my correct stuff here. Okay. Make sure that I put these in its correct layer. There we go. Okay. Looking good. We'll do a couple more top lashes and we'll be right back. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. Now I want to do, I'll actually have to make sure that this particular lash one goes inside of the left eye because we're doing the whole eye here. Okay, now I will make sure that I lock, actually I'm probably going to hide them all, and I'm going to start working on the eye, which is my absolute most favorite part of this whole thing, just so you know. I will get my Eclipse tool and make sure my left layer is selected, and holding down the shift key I'm going to create a perfect eye like so. Okay, that's not cool. I'm going to change it back to that bright pink color and make sure its stroke is to 1.5, make it nice and skinny so you can see what you're working on here. And then I will select what I'm working on and make a copy of it and paste it in front. Command C for copy, Command F for paste in front, and paste it right in front. And then we're going to make it a little bit smaller like so. Now we're going to get our Eclipse tool again. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, make a perfect circle by holding down the shift key and doing that. Now I'm going to get my pen tool. I'm going to hide this particular last circle that I made for a second there, actually both of them, and I'm going to draw in these three extremely white dots and then this light highlight shadow or highlight there. Okay, and the reason I'm choosing my pen tool and not the Eclipse tool is because I want them to be a little asymmetrical, like so. Last one. And actually you can also do these kind of highlights in the eyes, but I don't really like to highlight this particular out of the eye. I don't like that part of the eye, and I don't know how to explain that besides the I don't like it. So anyways, I'm gonna carry on like so. Da-da-da. That, close my path, then bring back all of that. Okay, and now I can actually start doing the stars of the eye, but actually what I think I will do instead is make this for a second part of the tutorial because it will take some time and we're already quite a bit of time in this. So in part 2 you will have me beginning to color all of the work here. Meantime, guys, let's see, let's open up my applications really quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, ideas, please let me know. Comment, message me. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Part 2 will be coming out really soon. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. That would be great. Thanks guys for sticking with me, for watching my tutorials, for giving me feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye!